We got a special guest. Dirty Deeds. So you went out with John. What day? Today's Wednesday. On Monday, you went out with John.
It was Monday night. Yeah.
Okay. And other people are supposed to go, but you're the only one who showed up.
Right. He's been planning this thing at the Belmont for a while, and it was going to be, I think like 6 or 7 of us. But like Leo Gunn kind of bagged out. John said that, the Dabbleverse is getting too toxic for him, So there was a couple people that just kind of like fell off. So, and I almost didn't go because I'm in like South Jersey, and it was like an hour commute. Traffic looked like, traffic was a little gnarly. So, but I went. And John walked in with this girl, and she was very attractive. I gotta be honest. She was completely attractive, wearing a hot pink suit. Yeah, she was good.
How old do you think she was?
I would say late 30s, early 40s.
Better looking than Kate Meany?
100%. So yeah. I said to her, I hate to tell you this because I kind of like do a celebrity lookalike thing. Do people tell you look like somebody frequently? And she goes, yes. And I'm like, Linda Carter? She goes, yep. And I'm like, you look like
Wonder Woman?
She looked like Wonder Woman, 100%.
Jesus Christ, 100%. God's killing it.
I swear to God. Wonder Woman, and she said she also gets Whitney Cummings. So she was like a mix between the two.
That's not as good, Whitney Cummings.
I agree.
So she has like a melty kind of wax face?
No, she was good looking, man. I'm telling you. Right. I know it's, yeah.
Yeah, it's breaking my heart. It's killing me.
Yeah.
Okay, but she didn't know who he was.
Right.
Well, why'd she go? How do you know she didn't know who he was? You asked her?
No, she was like, kind of like, John was trying to explain the Dabbleverse to her, and she was like, "What? I don't even know what." It was like
she didn't know him. She didn't know Stuttering John from the Howard Stern show.
No, she's number one. I think she was originally from the Midwest.
Yeah, but why'd she go on a rando date with this guy then if she didn't know him?
Yeah, I don't know. I can send her a link if you want, but no.
Oh, you have her email?
No.
Was she taller than John? Because he's little, right?
I think they're about the same height.
Okay, so no chance he's gonna fuck her. And then, but then people came up to him and asked and talked, and you're like, they said you're Stuttering John, and if that's true, did she get impressed by that?
It was kind of a whirlwind for her, but yes, that did happen. Number one.
How many times?
Yeah, it was like 15. I swear.
No way.
I swear. Dude, I wish
like Don Rickles at Dan Tannis.
It was, I don't know if you know the place, Belmont Tavern in Belleville, but it was like Joe Pesci used to go there all the time. They've got all the pictures on the wall.
Oh, so it's like it's like a place where people are looking for a celebrity to like a old celebrity haunt.
Yeah, like gosh, who was the guy?
Is that why John picked it? Because he thought he might get recognized there. And do you think John paid these people to show up and come up to him because the woman would be impressed?
I didn't see any money exchanging hands. So I can't.
We always have Venmo and PayPal.
I can't confirm or deny. Yeah, I didn't see any.
And did they want to take a picture with him?
No, so yes, a lot of people say, "Hey, you used to make me laugh during the Stern days." What else? So one guy was talking to John about being in a documentary because he was doing a documentary on WNEW and Allison Steele, who was a DJ there, and John was John had some piece of footage that he interviewed Allison Steele. And this guy was like, "Hey, would you be in my documentary?" And it was a whole thing. It was like legit. People were definitely buzzing about John being in this restaurant for sure, like 100%. The other thing is, I will tell you that John, I offered, "Hey, let me pay. At least let me pay my share." And John was insistent that he pay. And then I said, "Dude, let me get the tip." And he was like, "No, I got it." And he paid the whole bill. Tipped very well. It's like, I wish I wish I
like John at all. You sure?
I know.
John?
I swear. I can just tell you what happened. That's it. You
No,
know.
I know. I appreciate
Yeah.
I appreciate the honesty, but it's better than all the shilly stuff where they just make shit up.
We talked as they were driving. I just wanted to call them and say, "Hey, thanks for the meal," and they were giggling and carrying on. So it sounded like it was going well, man. I know
He
this
didn't
is
get
like,
laid. He didn't get laid.
yeah.
How is he gonna get? Well, I guess he can go back to her apartment because can he get laid at his house with his mom around?
Yeah. I don't know how that would work.
All right, so
But,
you're John's new best friend. But
yeah,
that
I
being
think so.
said,
So.
Is John staying with his mom for like forever? Is that the plan, or are they going to move down together to Florida at some point?
Yeah, I think John's going to spend some of the summer up here. I mean, why would you go to Florida mid-July or
Right.
in the middle of summer? So I think stay up here.
He likes being with mommy.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I think he's a mama's boy. I think a lot of them are mama's. I think Levy and Shuli and John, they're all mama's boys. You're his new best friend. You're the new quad father.
I don't know. I'm not going to lie, to bury somebody.
No, I don't want you to lie. I don't want anyone to lie.
No, I know you don't. No, I know you don't. I'm just saying, like, the general, like, folks that watch John, like, nonstop and like want to pick him up.
Listen, the reason I don't want you to lie is because, even though people might think this might be hurting me, it doesn't. Maybe it hurts me 1%, but it's killing the shitwayer and Bob Levy. These guys are nothings. And if Stuttering John is still getting recognized, I mean, Bob Levy and Chili could go there and juggling dildos and nobody would give them the fucking time of day. But if so this will kill these fucking losers at the Shitwayers Network. And they have a show starting in an hour and a half, I think. I'll do their plugs for them. So they're going to probably watch this and they'll be like, oh my God, John probably paid him. I know for a fact Dirty Deeds is a legit guy. I met him in Atlantic City. He's a legit guy, and I'm sure. And again, I'm saying for me, this is not great, but it's really bad for Shuli and Bob Levy and all those clowns that want. And even Carl up in Rochester, they're going to be like, "Holy shit, John's still a big draw at the Belmont Diner or whatever the fuck it's called."
John did say that, like, as he was getting bombarded with people saying, "Oh my God, you're Stuttering John!" Like the table behind us, like, kept turning around trying to talk to him. It was bananas. It was totally bananas. But he did say at one point, "Do you think Shuli gets this kind of attention?" And
the Dabbleverse wins again. The Dabbleverse wins again.
And the chick was like, "Who's Shuli?" And I was like, it's a whole thing. Like,
oh my God.
But that's
Shuli? I might call the show "Who's Shuli?"
Hey, go for it. Anyway.
Who's Shuli?
That's my report.